here. Yeah, a little bit of music driving there. Well, all right. Hey, it's good to see everybody. Like I said, Jesse and I are on our trip like we talked about. We have arrived in Austell, Georgia. Now, we're a couple hours later than we planned. Jesse's over here. Here, he's going to clip this on. You know what this is for? A couple of different things, but one of which is to change the camera. Oh, look at that. Self-centering.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. We're pretty official. Hey, everybody, we are on the trip that we talked about. Now, we thought it was beautiful temperature till we started setting up lights and horn salute signs and all kinds of stuff. Y'all know Jesse.
Hey, guys.
Todd, let us know how the sound is.
Yeah, you're not kidding. The moving around definitely reminded me how
it accelerated things. Woo!
Ooh.
Waiting for a response back from Control Central. Oh, all right. We got the thumbs up from Control Central. Our co-host tonight is Todd. Your host, Jesse. Myself, I'm Mike. Jesse's with Whistleboard Productions. We are Trackside. 3 tracks is where we are in Austell, Georgia. Atlanta North District and the East District. Coming out of Birmingham on the far side, Atlanta North, the 2 tracks closest to us, and the yard, what's the name of the yard? I can't remember. Whitaker Yard. See, that's why Jesse comes along and keeps me straight. I know where I am when he's with me. Woo, it's hot out here. Actually, it's humid out here.
Yes.
But we're Trackside. I'm going to spin you around. We're at Veterans. We're across the street, or actually we're across the tracks from Veterans Memorial Parkway. Plane going overhead. We can smell Burger King. And
there's actually all kinds of planes. 1, 2, 3. Goodness.
Yeah, we're not far from Atlanta Airport. Matter of fact, oh, here goes another one.
Yeah.
We're staying southeast of Atlanta Airport tonight. But anybody, hey everybody, like I said, got any questions or whatever, ask away. And are you saying, are we close to the VRF cam? I know someone's thinking that. The answer is yes. It's on the Cincinnati Junction building to my right. Oh, about a block down. You might be able to see the flashing lights from Production 6. We've got lights set up on the tracks. We've got extra lights ready to go. We're here for a couple hours. And tomorrow, Locust Grove for breakfast. And what's that other town? I can never remember where we're going.
Juliet.
Juliet. Yeah, there's some power plant down there. Mm-hmm. And Fried Green Tomatoes was filmed there.
That sounds so good.
So we're going there tomorrow. And then we heard that there was a cold wave of about 94 degrees in Cordele, Georgia. And we're going to end up there. We're going to night film there tomorrow and afternoon film and any other film that we can film. And we are going to go to one of my favorite restaurants that I have found over time, the Railroad Tavern.
Trackside Tavern.
Railroad Trackside Tavern. Trackside Tavern. Some tavern that's along the railroad tracks, right in the heart of downtown Cordele, about a block from the viewing station. And we'll be on both sides of the track tomorrow. Triple diamond there. 2, 3, 3 total. Or is there 4 total?
Cordele?
Yeah, 2 on the NSCSX, 1 on the Hog. Is there 2 on the Hog or just 1?
2, 2, and 1, so 5.
Whoa, look at that. There's this many. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm excited. The Hog Line, CSX, Heart of Georgia, and Norfolk Southern. So, lots going on, but you got anything you want to tell them?
I'm checking on Amtrak right now.
Getting an Amtrak check. Modern technology. Hey, where's Amtrak? Let's look. You're going to go right past us over there. All those people are going to say, hey, look, they're shooting a movie, and we're in it.
So as it stands right now, their estimated arrival in Atlanta is 10:26, which is 34 minutes early, ahead of their 11 p.m. scheduled arrival time. So, if he's an hour out from Atlanta tentatively, he should not be too far away from us.
So, Amtrak around the corner, literally. Wonder if they'll stop and give us some food. We're hungry.
I could go for some blueberry cheesecake.
Haha, blueberry cheesecake. He's already looking at the menu and he's not even on the train.
I've got it in my mind's eye.
Maybe they'll see all the lights and stop.
Yeah.
We can't go past this point. Too many lights.
We'll give him some shirts.
Yeah, we'll trade shirts for blueberry stuff. I like it. That's the way we do it.
Aren't we smart?
Skip all that felon stuff.
No. What's that?
Oh, Colt, you got to quit chasing that stinky old train. Upgrade to something that doesn't smell so bad. At 96 degrees, you'd just rather stay inside and say, hey, I heard it go past. All right, everybody, we're going to swing you around. Scanner's on. We'll put a mic on it. And we got, let's see, 32,000 lumens there. Another 32,000 over here. We've got another 28,000.
I've got 14,000 on that little thing.
Jesse's got another 14 if you didn't hear him. So,
we've got light.
We got light. We got you. We got our chairs. We're good to go. I'm going to swing around, give you a little lay of the land. Then I'll catch up with y'all right here on the monitor. And welcome, everybody. It's good to see y'all on our 3-day trip. Well, yeah, it'll be 3 days because we're going to do something Sunday. If we were close to the airport, we could watch planes too, but right now we don't have the long lens on. Make sure all the ringers are off. All right, let's flip you over the other side so you can see where we are. Here's where we are. Look, Toyland. We can go jump and bounce. Whoa. Leave it to my tour guide. Jesse's got us. Oh, look at how beautiful the moon is. All right, hang on. One project at a time here, y'all. There's our Burger King that we were smelling. And there is our moon. Two tracks to the right, head on up to Rome and Dalton. And the far track over there takes you on up or over to Birmingham. Oh. And Atlanta is that way. And there's everybody on Veterans Memorial Parkway. So, welcome. We have a lot of stuff to put away.
That we do. I think we've succeeded in giving every piece of gear we have out.
We do have an array. Let's see. Okay, this is my phone. This is the camera phone. Again, it's great to see everybody. Did you put yours back up here?
What?
Clip yours right there.
Not too much.
Perfecto. You're going to sit there. I'll move my chair over here. And remember, I do not hear the scanner, so if you guys hear something, y'all put it in the chat so Jesse and I know. And yes, Tony, if you're on, I did bring Gold Peak unsweet tea and a cup full of ice. Gonna open it now. Give that a chance to chill. Jesse's doing some last minute adjustments there. Deep and serious thought. Ooh.
We are on the members only camera.
Jesse's got something to tell y'all. You want? Since you're do it since you're in the.
So, there we go. I just got a message. I just got a message that includes a picture, and we're in it. If you are a member of Virtual Railfan whose camera is down there, you can see us with lights ablazing all across here on the track. So I thought that was pretty cool, and because Mike had asked me earlier if we could be seen. And you can't see us from the regular camera, but from the members only camera, we are visible.
How cool is that? All right. Oh man, look how beautiful the moon is. Out is way down there in that building. Cincinnati Junction. Well, hello, Mr. William Collins. How are you up there in Evansville, Tennessee? Y'all want to hear something exciting? Ask William about what's going on in Evansville. He has some exciting news that includes something to do with a caboose and a place called Old Dixie Depot. Hello, Nate. Are you up there along the tracks in Amtrak? Leanne's on. Leanne is Director of Marketing, Director of Rehabilitation, Refurbishing, Design, Social Media, and a whole bunch of other things. And if you've not watched one of the Old Dixie Depot videos that she's posted, you need to. But I'm not going to steal that story. Leanne, your turn. Fill them in on what they need to take a look at, and you can see where she gets a custom hairdo for free. I know, it's remarkably impossible. Hard to comprehend, but it's true. But again, ask Leanne, she'll tell you. Leanne, we started the day off at 6 this morning. I know, why would I do such a silly thing since I don't like mornings? But it's called Job 1, kind of like that conversation you and I had the other day. And it pays not only the bills, but it pays for Job 2. It covers the truck payment and all the toys that I think I need to have to hang out with you guys, including what we now have is about, by the time we add it all up and put them all up, 150,000 lumens of light spread across the tracks here in Austell, Georgia. Billy, how are you feeling? Everything good up there? You work or you off tonight? By the way, Leanne and William, if Chuck comes on tonight, he has crossed over from the 50 numbers to the 60 number today. It's called a birthday. He is in denial of this. He is convinced the calendar is wrong and it has not happened. But at 12:01 a.m., Chuck had a birthday. I'll let him tell you about it because he is such an amazing storyteller with so much excitement about his birthday. You won't believe all the things he's going to tell you about how cool his birthday was. And Jesse got a surprise today. He's got this really cool new super lens that he's tested out. Ooh, Strombolis. Whoa, yum. Oh, speaking of the birthday boy, there he is. Hello, Mr. Chuck Sperling. You can tell I'm way behind on the chat. You tell him, Todd. You tell him that 60 is just like being a young spring chicken. And he's just confused about the fact that he's older. Uh-oh. I'm not sure if that's a joke and I'm supposed to catch it. Billy says, I work my fingers to the bone. And what do you get? Leanne, you know, I just thought of something. Maybe you and I can collaborate and we can get Chuck not only into the 21st century with technology, but we can find him a hobby. And one of those things that starts with a W, IFE, and something he likes to do like golf. Todd has made an important point. Y'all, please, if you have not smashed, pushed, or hit the like button, you need to do so. Otherwise, Patches goes on alert. She will arrive at your house in the black Crown Vic, and you will be given two alternatives. A, push the button. B, get teeth marks. Hey, Scott, how are you tonight? Brandon, how was your trip trackside on CSX? That was tonight, wasn't it? And Colt had a birthday. Was it yesterday, Colt, or is it today? Mama Bear on vacation, so she's resting and taking it easy and catching up. Kid wanted to remember his birthday, so he decided to catch Stinky Pete twice. Brandon, we are on a road trip. We have, let's see, what is today? Thursday, Fridays. We have our wives were gracious enough to say, you guys go, we got this. We are on a 72-hour train filming trip. And we're here for several hours tonight. We'll probably be here till, I don't know, who knows? We have no schedule. Wherever we are is when we're there. If we get up at noon or we get up at 6 a.m., we'll be up. On the agenda is here in Austell, which we made it about 3-4 hours late, but we got here. It's not about the time, it's about the mission. And tomorrow we're going to Locust Grove. If you all have not been to Locust Grove, we are going to show you one super cool place to rail fan. It's a beautiful setup. And there's a couple of restaurants right across the road from there. Oh, I did not get this size by not finding great places to eat. Eugene, how's Virginia? Colt, I'll have Jesse make a call for you, see if we can arrange some heritage action for you over on the AGS. Seems only fair to me. Eugene, everything okay up there? Oh, ha, ha. All right, I got to back up. What is it that you get when you work your fingers to the bone? Our joke master has come through with the answer. You get bony fingers. Jesse's laughing so hard you can't even hear him. He may just fall down here and hit his head on some of this. Well, we got some nice soft grass here, but the ballast isn't all that far away. Yeah, Colt, you even outdid Chuck today. He didn't even chase Stinky Pete. Hey, William, now there's an idea. Chuck is very, very attention to detail oriented. There is no doubt in my mind he would do an outstanding job on restoration and painting work. You know, I'm going to guess since Amtrak probably isn't too far away, they're holding the regular traffic, so we may see a bunch right after Amtrak.
Well, I heard them on the radio. One follow Amtrak, so we're guaranteed at least one right after Amtrak.
Amtrak has a follower.
We're out here for it.
We're here. We have guaranteed hotel reservations. If we arrive at 4 a.m., we're in. Now, We may have to go to the laundry room, get a laundry cart to get our stuff up to the room, because when you check in late, some of those people, now I know this is hard to believe, some of those people take those laundry carts and keep them in their room so they have one in the morning. Or they heard those two guys from that, that's just a car down there. They heard those two guys from YouTube were coming in tonight, and we're going to hide the carts. But when we were up to see Tara, it didn't work. I found the laundry room, and I got Jesse and I a laundry cart. Worked just as good. Chuck, you would be fantastic at it. And you need a hobby. You need a hobby really bad, Chuck. So that catches me up. Everybody, welcome on tonight from Jesse and I. Like I said, we are road tripping from here to there. We are not on a schedule. We have at least 4 cities we're visiting, 18 restaurants, and a nap someplace along there. And we don't care how hot it gets. We can take a nap no matter how hot it is, because Production 6 comes with air conditioning. And y'all would never believe what we found. We brought the generator with us, but we found power on a pole. How cool is that? Wow, look at all the airplanes. You can tell we're not far from Atlanta Airport. They're just plane after plane. Left turn, right turn, up, down, this way. All right, well, enough out of me. It's y'all's turn. Todd, just let me know that the scanner volume's okay. And then I'll just chat with y'all, and we'll kind of listen to the sounds of the night as we rail fan along 3 main railroad tracks just short of Whitaker Yard. And the route to Birmingham, the route to Atlanta, and the route up to y'all, for those of you that are in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Todd, how's the scanner sounding? Too loud? Not loud enough? You let me know. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to know anything? Ask away. Don't be bashful. Have a good time. That's why we're here tonight. You can see Jesse all set up here. Our lights all up there. Production 6. We're working on Production 6. We got lights up on top of it, although they aren't on at the moment. And today is, for those of you wondering, August 20th, and it is 9:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got everything. If y'all ever want to do a scavenger hunt, we can use Production 6. We've got canes. We've got, the light we have installed. Hang on, we can fix that. Thanks to Ray, we have that cargo lamp. We've got canes, fire extinguishers, you name it, bar stools, chairs, equipment, and Gold Peak tea. We're not sponsored by them, but boy, do I love it. Look at Jesse, he is very intent. He is studying, formulating, preparing, and getting ready all at the same motion. Studious is a word that comes to my mind. Look, he's not even going to look back at you. That's how focused and concentrated he is. He's got the little bar there. See it? It's going up and down. Here, I'll zoom you in. There you go. Jesse's getting just the right exposure. Oh, we have people looking at us from the road. It's like, what's going on over there? There were a bunch of rail fans here, but they all said they were tired and going home and going to bed. I need a practice train, kind of see how this setup works. Been 2 hot minutes since I did this at night. It's all right, we got to watch you hard at work. Well, hello, POM, PAND, Joe. How are you tonight? Good to see you on. We're just doing a couple arranged changes here. There's a hole. Matter of fact, you know, I think I'm gonna put a cone in it because I've stepped in it twice.
Get you the second one, and I'll stick it there.
Is there 2 holes? All right, we've got the holes marked. We've got people looking at us over here.
We're officially safe.
Yeah, and we are officially ready, aren't we? We got everything done now, don't we?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to put those?
I was going to put them up there.
Just across the back?
Yeah, I was just waiting for something to come before I turned them on, because if I leave them on, we won't. I was stretching them out. Uh-oh. No, no, no. We got to turn that music off. As he zooms through town. Yes, we do have the orange salute sign out. We even have an orange cone next to it. There's one of our lights. Do what? Sure. There's one of our setup lights. Horn.
Here he is, guys. Here we go.
What track's he on?
That one.
So you coming from Birmingham?
Yeah. That do be Amtrak.
Let's see, is he number 19 or number 20 when he goes that way?
He's number 20.
Amtrak, train number 20. On its way to New York. Next stop, downtown Atlanta. Hey, what did y'all think of that horn salute? Whoa. I got so excited, I forgot to take a picture with the second camera. Oh, I may have to borrow a picture from Jesse. Ay, 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 I'm slacking. And we heard on the scanner a little while ago that a train's going to follow behind him, so we should have another one inbound from the Birmingham side on the far track on the east end. Oh, how cool. Jesse's showing me his picture.
That picture turned out better than the Nikon, but that is the.
Is this the new lens?
This is the second train I've shot with the new lens.
Ray, did you hear that? He's working with the new lens. Look at that shiny wheel.
Well, that's a still from the video.
Oh. What a nice catch. All lit up in there. Ooh, I set my phone down. I gotta go find it. Boy, it didn't take him long to scoot past us. Like I said, I was so excited I forgot to turn the second camera on. Can you believe that? I like having a rookie out here.
I'll come over to parties.
All right, Todd says we're good on the scanner sound.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's beautiful. Next one up there.
Yeah, us and Amtrak.
Are we on there?
Yeah, we're in the corner.
Oh, cool. Let's see.
Look for the blaze of lights on the left.
Wow, look at us down there.
Yeah.
Y'all need to pay a little more for your dues since we lit the train up for you tonight. That's amazing.
Look at that thing. I mean, you can see every bolt
Look,
on
we
that
can see the
locomotive.
people waving at us.
Yeah.
And the crew liked it because we got a fantastic horn salute. Oh, Pompano Joe, they got ice cream here. Ooh, they got pizza too. Oh, don't get excited. That's
Nope,
Jesse doing a
just
playback.
The video.
Well, that's right. You got a mic on now, don't you?
I do. I'll turn it down so it's not so loud. Don't everybody jump out of your seats at once. Let's listen to our horn salute again. Oh, nice shaving a haircut. Look at those shiny cars. Oh, the dining car was all lit. Everybody's having the last seating until they pull into Atlanta.
Yep, dinner's over after that train, or after this passed by. Oh, Burger King closed.
So
10
it
o'clock. Streaks are rolling up here in Austell, Georgia. Leanne, thank you for the hope you catch a lot. And yes, we will see you at the next crossing tomorrow. We're going to be here for a little while. Todd, I assume you're doing well, sir. How's Patches?
Guardian of the like button.
For those of you wondering, Todd is high upon the Cumberland Plateau, many states away. He's behind the curtain where we keep the knobs, the buttons, and the levers to make sure everything works. And he does all that in conjunction with Quality Control 1 and 2 over there in Lookout Valley. And Ray and Casey high up in the studio where all this cool stuff formulates through all the cool stuff up there. You know, Todd, I got so excited with our first train and that we were here and that Jesse's here and we were doing this. I forgot to speed check it too. Oh my goodness, I got to get back and practice for this night thing. So
It's a new place. Cut yourself a break.
I Do what?
I said, it's a new place. Cut yourself a break. We're all
Yeah, I
excited.
can't believe I forgot to film it on a second piece, and I didn't speed check it. Ay, ay, ay. Casey's gonna call me and give me a D minus. Oh, don't y'all tell him.
Well,
Todd said 49 miles an hour. That
sounds about
that
right.
car next to it it flashed us 49 times there. This turned out pretty good.
Zooming. Look, you can see the traffic lights are blurred in the background. I wonder where our Amtrak follower is. So now, what I'm going to attempt to do is a long exposure, and when you shoot long exposures, you can get the blur of the lights. So let's see here.
Read the bottom one.
2 miles out. Excellent. So yeah, what I'm going to attempt to do here is a long exposure, and with the long exposure, you get the pattern of the lights, not necessarily a clear picture of the locomotive. So it's more of a artistic kind of shot. We're going to experiment with this car going past. Right now. Let's see what that looks like. See how we like this. What about it?
You turn on.
Oh, yeah. I'll turn it on whenever he gets to the crossing.
I just reminded you.
Thanks. Did you see the geometry lights? Here, I'll show you real quick.
I can't believe I missed him.
Don't tell me this is the second time you've missed him.
Okay, I won't tell you. Just show me, then I'll know.
Okay.
Doggone.
I'm sure it showed up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way it didn't show.
You ready? You got it rewound where you want it?
Oh, the video?
Yeah, you should show.
Yeah. Alan said he heard somebody call the 633. Which, would 633 be that way or that way? If we're 650, does it go up or down to Birmingham?
Ask.
All right.
If anybody, ask Pompano Joe.
Yes. Pompano Joe, if you heard my question, we're at the 650. As you go towards Atlanta, does the milepost go up or down? We're hearing reports of somebody called the 633 defect detector. So we, not knowing the area, okay, the confirmation says it's east of us, which is that way of us.
Correct. So he's coming from that direction.
Right, so if anything, that would be Amtrak going that way. If the 33 is 13 miles.
Yeah, but he should be long past that.
So they're, well, okay.
And he wouldn't be there yet.
So if anything, that's one coming out.
Are you ready to try and do that?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready whenever. Let's hope to God the glare isn't bad.
Hope to heck.
Train.
Where is it at?
Train to. Oh, that's our.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that you're there.
Okay, that's Todd updating us. Okay. Let's try this.
There.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now if I can find the play button, where my finger is. All right, if you look, see that glowing thing under the back wheels? That is one of the new locomotives with the onboard geometry equipment. So I'm going to roll it back and freeze frame it. Right there. Those two bright lights under the wheels of the lead locomotive. All right, we got something coming out of the yard up here.
By the way, our last train was 30 miles an hour.
it is, the first car was low, so the back headlight is shining back across the
miles per hour.
So did you have it turned whenever it was going away and you could see the light? Did they see that? I don't know if I turned to see it either. It was a neat illusion because it looked like, if you've ever seen two trains meet, you know, if the train we're watching first is on the far track and he's meeting a second train on the inside track, you can see the headlight on the inside of the curve. So we're looking here watching the train on the close track go around the curve, and we see a headlight on the inside. And if you roll back the tape, you can see that the first few cars behind the locomotive were low, and with the locomotives having their lights on, it gives the illusion of them meeting another train, but it's because the curve is so sharp, the headlight shines back on its own train to give the glowing effect.
to locomotives and models.
Okie dokie. Train 2 is a 44.23 in the lead, followed by a 46.11, and the rear DPU was 45.26. All AC 44 C6Ms. And there goes the competition on the highway. Train 3. 4777 AC 44 C6M. 8145 ES 44 AC. And mid DPU 4522 AC 44 C6M. Tony, half of those tripods that you see are Mike's. He's graciously letting me borrow them. While my collection is rather large, I figured we had enough gear on board Production 6 as it was. I needn't bring my entire herd of tripods.
Ask him how the new restaurant's doing.
Oh yeah, Mike brings up a good point, Tony. How is the new restaurant coming along?
We want a full report before we come up.
Burger joint, right?
I'm not sure what it is. It's where the burger joint was.
How was the restaurant in the X burger joint?
Pretty nice.
There goes another one. You know, I'll bet you $5 that that's going into Atlanta to be put on a train. The massive intermodal yard.
Why wouldn't it be down there?
Or it could be coming from that one.
You know, it would be like it coming out.
If you guys are ever in the area here in Atlanta, if you have the time, it's well worth a drive over the NS Inman Yard. It is containers as far as you can see. Think DeButts there at the end where we always go. And imagine that each one of those tracks stacked full of intermodal cars and containers everywhere. Now, good luck finding a place to sit and watch trains in Atlanta proper. The few times that I've been, it is not the most easy place to access. The best way to view it is by one of the many bridges that span the yard. And most of those bridges do have nice, wide, paved walkways with safety fences in between. Now, the fences might be and are an irritation to the photographer, but for safety's sake, and just if you want to watch a lot of trains coming and going, those bridges are a wonderful place to go. And I'm sure if you talk to some locals, they'll tell you of several places that you can actually go and get trackside, maybe not in the yard itself, but coming in and out. And that's kind of what we have here. We aren't in the hubbub of downtown, but we do get 2 lines worth of traffic every now and then on the track farthest of your right. You can see the switcher come out of Whitaker Yard there in Austell, which sometimes has a odd assortment of power. Unfortunately, gone are the days when it was SD40s and the old guard of power. Any more SD60s are rare. It is a C6M railroad. So we're going to keep a watchful eye and an open ear, because I don't think any of us know exactly where our next train is coming from. We've caught 1, 2, 3 trains so far. Amtrak number 20, the Crescent Limited, heading northbound. Departing Atlanta in 40 minutes. Oh boy.
What?
Todd says that storms have found Control Central up on the Cumberland Plateau.
Chuck M., you asked where the Burger King is. Everybody's gone home, but there it is, right across the street.
Alan says you're echoing.
That's because I'm using the other side.
Fear not, Alan, we're getting everything figured out.
Now, if you are a truck driver, if y'all have not noticed, over here, that is a very, very close set of tracks with incredible traffic. But there's a solution. If you go right down this road, going, and keep going, right there, just past those green lights, or over to the right of those green lights, if you follow that row of white lights, that is an up and over. So you can take your semi, go up and over, and not be hanging out in traffic and all those kind of things. And you will end up coming out right down there. Matter of fact, there's the tasting room. And I think, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is City Hall, and on the back side is the police department and the fire department. But a little hard to see because you can tell we've got a whole bunch of lights looking right at you. The ice cream store is in there, but we missed it. Didn't know it was there in time. Cincinnati Junction, right over there. Good night, Brandon. Keep everything under control up there in the exciting town of Franklin, Tennessee. Tony, you doing well? I'm looking for a food review on that new restaurant. Hey, Anne-Marie. How have you been? Good to see you. Todd, if you lose power, let us know. Yep, no Burger King here. And Dirk, there is no multi-dollar, high-dollar umbrella here. We'll have to go down there and get under it. But it is a good alternative, but Todd says we're okay on the weather here tonight.
had a rail train.
How you know?
I checked the Dalton camera.
Huh?
I checked the Dalton camera.
Well. And that was a quick 29 miles per hour. You getting ready to say something?
So I don't know if you heard what I said about there being a rail train. There is a rail train coming. However, it might be next, which would only make sense. Run the higher priority intermodal first. If we get lucky and see this train, not only is it rare to be a rail train, but I believe the second locomotive is an original paint scheme Jeep 38. So that will be cool to see. He was by Dalton shortly after the last manifest that we saw go by. So my thought is that he will be our next train that doesn't come from this direction, and it's not a yard train. But that's just my educated guess. The only education is what the Dalton camera says. Yes, Alan, that is correct. I do believe it's a C6M bleeding. Most, unfortunately. If the Jeep were leading, it would be so much more exciting. See, Alan, I was going to say Jeep 60, but I was thinking SD60, and I knew SD60 was not right. So, thank you. Yes, it is a GP60. C6M and a GP60. Without a horse. So apparently, the Jeep was leading north of Cincinnati, and they stuck a C6M on it. Well, they probably didn't want to have a museum piece Jeep 60 leading a rail train over the C&O and TP. I can see a power desk and dispatch having a stroke over such a thing.
Train 4, 8132 on the head end, ES44AC. And yep, y'all been shouting it out. A dash 9 44 CW with 99.35. Second back. Tony and Eugene wrote you notes.
Oh boy. Tony, I don't mean to sound serious. I guess I'm just not being extremely, what's the word? Headlight.
Miles per hour.
What?
38 miles an hour.
second. I hit the wrong button. I didn't get in front of it.
That is one thing we do have more chance of shooting here. And no Canadian Pacific. I do now.
Oh, because you said yours on the tail.
Yeah. Okay, everyone, that was 29K was our train number there. Sneaking up on us. How dare it? Say, well, it dared, and it did.
Jesse, Collins asked what time did the rail train pass Dalton?
The rail train passed Dalton at least 4 hours ago. I can confirm that. That would be a nice way to cap off the evening.
Don't read it, but I wrote you a note.
Okay. That's cool. Okay, the timestamp on the rail train at Dalton was 7:22.
has the engine numbers on the last two engines?
The KCS?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you tell Todd what the KCS numbers are? Because I don't think my video. Mine are too even. The second video is too low.
Can you type them in?
Go.
I've got a leader as 4881. And the second unit was 4168. You want to see what I did? I'd gotten the lights that I could see the engine, but I turned the camera, not the light.
Yeah, pretty much right into it.
Oh.
Mike and Justin, we definitely need to get together sometime tomorrow. I plan to be in Atlanta from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. Maybe 8 or 9. I don't know if any of this is for you, but if you just read from here down to the comments that Colin sent, I'm thinking he's telling you. I'm not positive.
I understand. We can make a clear read of that.
miles per hour.
I got this one.
Okay, thank you. I don't think I turned that one on all the way.
Of course, the later it gets, now the action's picking up.
Well, fine with me. We're on no schedule. We need to get your working train coming.
What's that?
We need to get your work train coming.
We're gonna have a quick sunset. It's a light power set. UP, CP, and TAC. Down there coming up to get a train.
You think?
Yeah, they do that. They'll bring light engines out of Atlanta and run them up to.
What do you think it is? How far is that coming?
So let's see, the coal train was 11:10, 11:40. This is 11:31.
So 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, Jesse says we have a surprise coming, but we don't want to get you all excited till we know the surprise is a surprise. So, yeah, until we confirm the surprise is a surprise.
The surprise will be confirmed when the surprise rolls in front of the camera. Until that time, the surprise will remain unspoken.
Did you get all that, you guys? In other words, do not go anywhere because there could be something really cool, really close, coming really by here. With a capital R on really. So we're not going to let anything sneak up this time. We're gonna be looking this way because, as y'all heard, there is no noise, no notice, except glowage. So here we go. We're looking and watching coming at us. So 15 minutes, huh? Watch for glowage. Well, let's get this situated. Train 6. B&S Locomotives, 9299 SD60M, 5898 and ES444AC. Our rear DPUs, 8542 and SD70ACE. And a sister locomotive on 8434, a second SD70 ACE. Tony, I think that's a great idea. Eugene says it's now 11:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Virginia. Hey, waffle time. Eugene, Austell is on Eastern time, so same time here as you are there, sir. All right, coming from the north to the south, we are looking for 29F, our UPS priority train that we see every night, a work train, and maybe 287 and 371 possible for the lineup. 29F is a fan favorite. The highway there in front of us is Jesse, what's our street name? Veterans, isn't it?
Veterans Memorial Highway.
We're at Veterans, or we are across the street from Veterans Memorial Highway, Eugene, in Austell, Georgia, where the NS East line that goes from Birmingham to us joins up here with the Atlanta North District line. But since we got something really cool coming, I'm going to be quiet, so maybe we can hear it coming around the corner ahead of time.
So that's the name of the game, I guess. You look for glowage that way, and you listen this way. Because there ain't nothing for warning and horn up there. We're receiving weather updates, Mike.
We are?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of weather updates?
Not good ones.
Really, the last time I looked, we were all good here. Isn't that to the north of us?
It appears so.
Good night, Jake. Lightning and Dalton, as of right now. Thank you, everybody, for the likes on Instagram for our story tonight where we set up. Ooh, if you're in Dalton, y'all better hang on, take cover, get under the table. Todd, since you're in round 2, you get under the table too with patches.
Train 914, advance approach. England talking about main 1. I want to go add.
Smile, you're on camera, Jesse.
train, 914 by the verse is clear. I 1 southbound, right. Yeah, towards the train, 914. Southbound, 914.
Check this out, Mike. I did the long exposure with the rail.
Oh,
With all the lines. I told you it's different. There's a boxcar in there.
oh,
See how the front turned out. That's not bad.
no.
Yeah, not terrible.
We got your train you found. Is my red button on the phone on the left phone? Is the red button on? Okay. What was that?
There was a rock over here that
Oh.
trip hazard. I eliminated the thread. That rail train is 914.
our rail train, NS 914. Keep an eye on our power. Surprising we haven't seen 29F yet. Oh, he's way behind schedule. Tony, I keep a shirt up front in the glove box, so I'm always ready. License and registration and shirt. Yes, sir. Whew, Todd's got round 3 of storms. Oh, holy smokes. Thank you, Colin. 914 was our work train. NS 914. CP low. How low can you go? Rain will arrive in Austell, Georgia at 2:30 a.m. 2:30 a.m. for rain in Austell. British style, huh? I like that. Minute Work, Train Edition. That was one cool catch. Now, if Jesse's surprise would just arrive, we will have it. Wow. Train 7, lead locomotive, 4329, an AC 44C6M, and what you all been talking about, 7120, a GP60. The midnight train in Georgia. That's pretty good. He was our midnight train in Georgia. I love that song. Happy Friday, everyone, and to you as well, Colin. It is one day after. It is now the 21st of August, 2026, and Chuck is now done with his birthday, and he has entered into a year of being older. Sorry, Chuck. Tony is on Central Standard Time, so consequently, he's still dragging along. He's got 58 more minutes until it's Friday over there in his Cumberland Plateau. Like I said, we are leaving the camera facing south. We do not want to get caught flat-footed on what could possibly be coming around that corner. Oh, Todd, I know you're not watching the radar here. You gotta take care of you up there on the hill. But everybody's watching out for us. But I can assure you, we will be gone from here before 2:30. You hear something? Do what?
I'll explain later.
Okay.
223. Can you hear me? Better. 223. Go ahead, 223. I can't hear you. You have permission down the runaround. You know when you can switch over to 1414.
Apparently the storms have hit Ringgold. And my wife is not excited. Oh boy, it's just what she started with, and it went downhill from there.
We didn't lose a little girl, did we?
Todd, are you ever right? It is storming big time at my house. Hello, Andrew. How are you tonight? Let me catch back up here, see where I'm behind. Sure. Birdie Cam is the female version of the Bird Cam. I like that. Glad to see everybody is up late tonight, waiting to see what is the next cool train that we can catch. We started out with Amtrak, and there's been a little bit of everything since. And Todd, you're right, it would be nice to put 29F in the net tonight, although Jesse said he's running way late up in Dalton, but if he doesn't have anything in front of him, he can be here 2.5 hours. Eugene, actually, I'm in Ringgold, Georgia. Well, that's kind of cool, Anne-Marie. Our surprise train has disappeared. Actually, it's our surprise locomotives that we saw a little while ago. It's amazingly quiet. We're not that far outside of Atlanta. We're not that far from Atlanta Airport. And it's just super quiet here at this well-known rail crossing. You're a killdeer. Don't take your little bird legs out there on that track. It is, in case you guys are wondering, now the morning of Friday, August 21st, 12:32 Eastern Standard Time, and the temperature has dropped to a chilly 81 degrees. The killdeer is complaining we're keeping him awake with all these lights. Utica, New York. Andrew, you and Anne Marie are up there close to each other. Wow. Everybody at home has thunderstorms. Togg's got them. Colk's got them. My wife has them. Good night, Anne Marie, up in Hartford, Connecticut. You sleep well. And we will see you at the next crossing. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gotta happen sometimes. You get one of each at the same time.
Yepper. Oh, let's hope it's tonight. Before 2 a.m. I'm sure we'll find one. Waffle, waffle. Well, we heard a horn. He could be doing some switching for the yard, or he could be headed right at us. Well, Dirk, from all the texts and everything, and including the conversation from the call with my wife, north of you is getting it big time. Colt is having one huge storm. Eugene, you did. Uh-oh, Tony's got blue lights outside of his door. What did you do, Tony? Open the window and throw his shirt out, quick. Tony in trouble. We missed our 11 o'clock goal. No, it was kind of a, thought it would be kind of a this pattern, and then midnight to the hotel and up at 7.
Did you get up at 7 as the UP engines were coming through?
Yeah. That means I'd have to get up earlier than 7 if they were going to be here at 7. Thank goodness we're close to the tracks.
Well, they are still in Ireland. Very echoey.
Yeah, but the second time was closer and louder. I wonder where the other guys from the left went. There's a person riding a bike, and he's got a red light on the back of his head. What time do you want to set as packing time? It's 12:51. Okie dokie. Hey, everybody. We have a packing time since Dirk said rain is coming. We are going to do a show time in tonight at 1:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 22 minutes from now. Because
Dispatch over. GTS 2.
as you all know, when they chat, I stop.
GTS 2 and S3 to 91 do have permission to open up box main 2, Tibio tracks in both Amtrak southbound direction.
What about southbound?
Yes,
Todd,
no.
what do you say about southbound? Oh, that's what he said. He tricked us. He's doing the switching thing. A lot of times they come all the way down here and switch back. As we had talked earlier, the intermodal yard is just kind of around that corner from us. And just like we watched from Coffee's Cliff, they be building trains and doing all that kind of cool stuff. And they know there's two guys down there with a whole bunch of lights. And they thought, you know what? Let's just go down there and turn the crossing lights on and watch both those guys jump. And you know what? It worked. All right, we are on that countdown. It is 12:55. 1:15 is our packer up time. And we have a lot of packing because we've got everything out. We've got every light that we carry on board except the spotlight out tonight. We've got the power pack out. We've got every tripod on board out. We've got the lawn chairs out. We got the horn salute sign. We got everything here in Austell, Georgia. And we're going to catch a little breakfast on the way. And then in the morning, Locust Grove. And then we'll continue to work our way southward. A little quiet downtown Austell. Although I'm not exactly sure where downtown is. It's just kind of all spread out. Yeah, that rascally train got us all excited for no reason. Glad to see all our late night owls with us tonight. There's Jesse, Whistleboard Productions. I hear a screaming eagle in the night. He must be out looking for rats on the railroad track for breakfast. He hungry. Oh, I guess it could be an owl. That would be. I guess I better see where we are on our internet connection. Oh, we're still good on power with our internet connection. We're at 56%.
56?
56 still.
We've been on for what? 3 hours?
Our tablet is at 29%, and the camera said it was hungry, so I fed it. So Jesse's doing a little packing. Pre-packing. Jesse's doing pre-packing. Miss and S and I, we always pretty much pack about the time it's time to go. What's everybody got planned for tomorrow? Yeah, Andrew, it got us. We got all the lights on and everything. Yep, it's a ghost train. That's exactly what it is, Dirk. It's our ghost train of the night. I'm not exactly sure if Austell has a downtown. I know, like I said, we were talking earlier, it's all spread out. Like I said, the police department, the city hall, and fire department are behind us, although it's been a real quiet evening. We haven't heard any police sirens, I don't think. No fire trucks rolling around. I don't even think we've seen an ambulance go. But it's great to have all of you on tonight. I'm surprised there's so many of you all being late night rail fans with us here in Austell. Yes, Todd, I think the local rule is if you stay at one spot more than 6 hours, you're considered a vagrant. So we're probably getting pretty close to our time limit. I'll give them Jesse first and I'll hide. They'll never see me in this orange shirt. They do keep this all nice and mowed. If y'all, for future, if you're traveling, we're not all that far from, as you saw, Dirk said 4 miles or so from Interstate 20. And we're not all that far off of 75. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful place. Everything's mowed. They've got roses here, the little garden where you can sit and watch the trains go by. And this is a very popular, very busy line. You get to see Amtrak as well, one in the morning, one in the evening. As you all saw, that was one of our first trains tonight. No, we're not going to go rob the Burger King. Stop it, you guys. Then we won't have enough shirks on board. Tony will have to come down, bring Todd with him so we can get out. Anybody going trackside tomorrow? Who's got what planned for tomorrow? What y'all doing tomorrow? Another airplane coming in. Oh, this one's kind of going over us. Oh, we got a weather bug notice here. Oh, more bad news for Dalton. Ooh, it's a good thing we're not up there tonight. Let's see what's going on down here in Austell. Uh-oh, 2 a.m. They have jumped the precipitation from a 25% to 60%. And at 1 a.m., it went from 0 to 20% here in the last hour or two or so. Let's check our lightning alert for our area. Oh man, you guys got lightning everywhere in Dalton, Cleveland, Gadsden, Fort Payne. It's just, there's lightning bolts just zapping every different direction. Look at all that. Look at all that, Jesse. Look at all the lightning. Yeah, y'all are getting hammered and pounded. Mrs. S is going to sleep all night. And I'm not there to take care of her. Uh-oh. Woo, Ringo's getting it huge. Wow, you guys. Y'all better be getting under the, get the mattress out, get the dog and the cat and a ham sandwich and get in the closet and cover up. Oh, that's massive lightning. Chuck, are you okay? Now for where we are, it currently is outside of our 30-mile radius check, so we are going to make sure that we do bail Bob bail in time so we don't get caught. I'm telling you, we've got almost everything on board production 6 is out. When we get to the hotel tonight, we're going to have 18, 19, 21 things to plug in. So we're ready to go for Locust Grove in the morning. That's a cool place, y'all. Make sure you check out Locust Grove in the morning. two rail fans sitting here. Oh, if Ringo's getting clobbered, my wife is going to be so unhappy. Andrew, thank you for hanging out with Jesse and I. We appreciate that. And yes, Eugene, planes are headed to Atlanta Airport, just kind of around the corner from us, not very far. Matter of fact, we're going to go by Hartsfield Airport on the way to our hotel tonight. Lightning and rain in Dalton. Ooh, there's a lot of it. Todd, do you hear me? It shows the mic is still on. How is it we do that, Todd? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Just gave you a... Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? Barely, huh? Uh-oh. Well, Todd. There's Jesse. Tell you what, Todd, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. I turned on the extra speakers. Not sure if it's dead. I'm not even sure how long we've been trackside. We were trying to figure it out. I don't know. It was still light when we started. It is currently 1:09 a.m. All right, Dirk. Can you hear us now? Like I said, we are going to assume that the lapel mics have hit the extent of their power. The little fellas are all tired. All right, Dirk says he can hear us now. All right, everybody, couple things before we do the Bail Bob Bail thing. First of all, thank you. Thank you all for being on with us tonight. And we have a fun weekend planned for rail fanning. This was stop one on an agenda that's unofficial, but it is an agenda. Our agenda is we will not be late to anywhere we're going to be because we don't have any plans except where we are. So y'all know Jesse, Whistleboard Productions. He's co-pilot, he is the navigator, and he is the food finder. I do the driving, and Production 6 does the rest. You got anything you want to add?
I'm going to find some Waffle House, and then we're going to hit the bed at the hotel.
I think Jesse's ready to call it a day. Hey everybody, for those of you that watch this in the future, don't forget, leave a comment because tonight's a live show. And your host, Jesse, myself, I'm Mike, your co-host, high up on the Cumberland Plateau, getting hammered with rain and storms and lightning, is Patches and Todd, or Todd and Patches, whichever way you want to go with it. We are in Austell, Georgia. One cool place and a fantastic spot to rail fan. So put it on your calendar of things to do. Make this a stop. There's tons of parking. This is definitely a luxury site. So, from Jesse and I, we're going to start the task of packing. That's a 30-minute deal, but we are going to beat the rain. You good?
I'm great.
All right, we got one good, one great. And yes, we're going to see you guys at the next crossing. The International Waffle House Hotel is next. Yes,
Amen.
Dirk. We're going to, by the way, everybody, we are going to rail fan tomorrow night in Cordele. And it's usually busy at night, so make sure y'all get a nap in tomorrow because we will be up late again tomorrow night in Cordele, Georgia. Not Cordell, Cordele. I have it on a local authority. All right, everybody. See y'all at the next crossing.
Good night, y'all.